Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast Talk.
Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
I'm Mia.
And I'm Daniel. On this channel, we help you practice real, simple, everyday English.
Yes, and if you enjoy our videos, please support us by liking this one and subscribing to our channel.
It helps us more than you think. Thank you so much.
So, Daniel, what are we talking about today?
Today's topic is something people talk about every single day. The weather.
Yes, the weather, one of the most common topics in any language.
And it is perfect for small talk.
Exactly. You can talk about the weather with your neighbor, with a coworker, with a friend, even with a stranger.
So let's begin by talking about today. How are you feeling, Mia?
I'm feeling great. The weather today is very nice, and that always puts me in a good mood. What about you?
I'm good too, but honestly, a little tired.
Tired? Why are you tired?
I had such a busy weekend. On Saturday, I went for a long walk in the park. The weather was perfect, so I wanted to enjoy it.
That sounds so relaxing. And Sunday?
Sunday was less exciting. I cleaned my whole apartment. It took forever.
Oh, I know that feeling. I cleaned on Sunday too. Not very fun, but it feels good afterward.
Exactly. After I finished, I watched a funny movie.
Nice. What kind of movie?
A comedy from a few years ago. I laughed so much.
Good. Laughing is great for stress.
So let's start with the big question. What is the weather like today?
Today, it's wonderful. It's sunny and warm.
Yes, sunny, warm, and very bright. The sky is clear and blue, and there are only a few tiny clouds.
I love days like this. They make me feel energetic.
Me too. Sunny days are my favorite.
Really? I like sunny days too, but I also enjoy rainy days sometimes.
Rainy days, why?
I like the sound of the rain on the window. It's calming.
That's true. Rain can sound very peaceful.
And after it rains, the air feels clean and fresh.
Okay, yes, I agree with that part, but I still don't like going outside in the rain.
Why not?
Because everything gets wet. My clothes, my shoes, my hair. I don't enjoy that feeling.
That's why umbrellas exist, Daniel.
I know, but I always forget to bring mine.
Me too. I have 3 umbrellas, and somehow none of them are ever with me when it rains.
Maybe we both need weather training.
Yes, maybe. Now let's talk about the basic words for weather.
Good idea. For sun, we say sunny.
For rain, rainy.
When there is a lot of wind, we say windy.
When frozen white snow falls, it is snowy.
When the sky is full of clouds, we say cloudy.
And when visibility is low because of thick mist, it is foggy.
So sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, cloudy, foggy.
Exactly. These are the basic weather adjectives, and they are very useful.
Yesterday was cloudy, wasn't it?
Yes, cloudy all day. The sky was gray, but it didn't rain.
And last week, we even had one foggy morning.
Yes, I remember you said you drove very slowly because you couldn't see far.
That's right. Fog makes me nervous when driving.
So now let's talk about temperature, how hot or cold it is.
We use words like hot, warm, cool, and cold.
Yes, hot for summer days, warm for nice, comfortable days, cool for fresh autumn weather, and cold for winter.
I like warm days the best.
And I like cool days with a little breeze. So, Daniel, let's talk more about the weather because honestly, it affects everything we do. Our mood, our plans, our clothes, everything. Yesterday was so strange here. One moment there was sunshine and the next moment the sky turned dark like evening.
Oh, yes, I remember. I was walking to the store and suddenly it became windy and cold. I actually thought it might rain heavily, but then nothing. The sun came back like nothing happened.
Exactly. The weather changes so fast sometimes. That's why people love talking about it. It's predictable but unpredictable at the same time.
True, and for English learners, talking about the weather is perfect because you can use simple words but still have a great conversation. So let's explain more weather vocabulary in simple English.
Good idea. Let's start with clouds because we see them almost every day. When the sky is full of clouds, we say it's cloudy.
And when it's only a little cloudy, like you can still see the sun, we can say partly cloudy.
Yes, exactly. And when the whole sky is gray, not just some clouds, but completely covered, that is called overcast.
Oh, overcast. That's a perfect word. The sky looks heavy, like it might rain, but sometimes it doesn't.
Right. Yesterday morning was overcast. I looked outside and thought, this is a stay inside with coffee kind of day.
I agree. Overcast weather always makes me want to stay cozy at home.
Me too. Now, let's talk about wind. When the wind is soft and gentle, we call it a breeze.
A breeze is really nice on a warm day. It feels fresh on your face.
Exactly. But when the wind is strong and pushes your clothes or your hair everywhere, then we say it's windy.
Or very windy. I think my jacket almost flew away last week when it was so windy.
Oh, I believe you. And when the wind is extremely strong, like during a storm, that's when we say gusts of wind.
Yes, and those gusts can be dangerous. They can move tree branches or blow things around.
Speaking of storms, we should talk about rain more. Not all rain is the same.
Right, sometimes it rains just a little. That's called drizzle.
Drizzle is soft and light. You might not even need an umbrella for drizzle.
Exactly, and the opposite is heavy rain, also called a downpour.
A downpour happens suddenly. You walk outside and suddenly you are very wet.
Oh yes, I was caught in a downpour last month. I ran under a shop roof, but it was too late. I looked like I had jumped into a swimming pool.
Poor Daniel, that is classic downpour weather, fast and strong.
Now let's talk about cold and hot feelings, because we use these words a lot.
Right. When it's a little cold but not freezing, we say chilly.
Chilly mornings are my favorite. The air feels sharp but fresh.
Yes, chilly is nice, but when it is very cold, really, really cold, we say freezing.
Freezing means you need a big coat, a scarf, gloves, everything.
And when it is hot but not too hot, we say warm. Warm is comfortable.
Warm weather is perfect for going outside, walking, sitting in the park.
But when it is extremely hot, when the sun feels heavy on your skin, then we call it boiling or scorching.
Scorching heat is not my favorite. I just want to sit under a fan all day.
So, Daniel, what kind of weather helps you feel energetic?
I feel energetic on warm, sunny days. The sunlight gives me motivation.
Same here, but I also like cool days because the air feels easier to breathe.
Yes, cool days are great for walking or exercising.
And what weather makes you feel lazy?
Rainy afternoons. When it's raining, I just want to sleep or watch a movie.
Me too. Rain makes everything slow.
Weather really connects people because we all experience it.
Absolutely, and that's why it's one of the best topics to practice in English.
And the more words you know, the easier your conversations become.
So, Daniel, now that we've talked about sunny days, rainy days, and even foggy days, I want to talk about something people always notice: temperature. How hot or cold it feels outside. Temperature is very important because it changes what we wear, what we do, and even how we feel.
Yes, absolutely. Temperature can change everything. For example, when it's very hot, I feel slow and tired. When it's cold, I feel awake, but also a little uncomfortable.
Exactly. So, how do we talk about temperature in simple English? We already used the words hot, warm, cool, and cold. These four words are very useful. Daniel, can you tell me about a time when you felt very hot?
Oh, yes. Last summer, I went to the beach with my family. The sun was very strong and the temperature was around 38 degrees. It was so hot. I drank a lot of water and stayed under an umbrella.
Wow, 38 degrees is extremely hot. Did you go swimming?
Yes, I did. The water felt amazing. It was cool and refreshing. The sea breeze was nice too.
Ah, a breeze. A breeze is a soft, gentle wind. It's different from strong wind. A breeze is comfortable. It makes hot weather easier to enjoy.
Yes, a cool breeze on a hot day feels perfect. But when the weather is cold, I want something different.
Something warm?
Yes, when it's cold outside, I like to drink hot tea or coffee. One winter morning, I remember the temperature was around 2 degrees. I wore a heavy coat, a scarf, and gloves. It was freezing.
Freezing is a good word. It means very, very cold, almost like ice. In English, we can say, I'm freezing when the weather feels extremely cold. But we can also use chilly when it's just a little cold, not too much.
Yes, chilly is a perfect word. For example, early mornings in autumn feel chilly. Not cold enough for a big coat, but not warm enough for just a t-shirt.
Exactly. And this shows how English has many words for describing temperature. Hot, warm, cool, cold, chilly, freezing. They help you talk about the weather clearly.
Mia, do you think temperature changes our mood?
Definitely. On warm, sunny days, people usually feel happier and more energetic. On cold, gray days, some people feel sleepy or quiet.
That's very true. When it's cool and windy, I like to walk in the evening. It makes me feel calm. But when it's extremely hot, I just want to stay inside near the fan.
Yes, weather controls our plans. For example, what do you do on a very hot day?
I drink cold water, eat ice cream, and try to stay out of the sun. I sometimes go to a shopping mall because they have air conditioning. It feels so nice inside.
Many people do that. On the other hand, what do you do on a cold day?
On a cold day, I stay indoors. I make hot soup, I wear warm socks. Sometimes I sit with a blanket and watch a movie. Cold days make me want to relax.
That sounds cozy. Cozy is a great word. It means warm, comfortable, and relaxed. Cold weather can be cozy if you're inside.
Yes, cozy days at home are wonderful. But what about days when the weather changes quickly?
Ah, yes, that happens in many places. Sometimes the weather changes from hot to windy to rainy in just one day. Last week, actually, the morning was warm and sunny. By afternoon, the temperature dropped and it was rainy and cold.
That's very confusing. When the weather changes so fast, you don't know what to wear.
Exactly. That's why checking the weather forecast is important. The forecast tells us what the temperature will be later in the day or tomorrow.
Yes, I always check the forecast before I go to work. I want to know if I need a jacket or an umbrella.
Good idea. And speaking of weather changes, Daniel, have you ever experienced a temperature that surprised you?
Oh, yes. Once I traveled to a mountain area. I thought it would be warm because it was summer, but the temperature was cold and windy. I did not bring a jacket, so I bought one there.
That's a lesson for everyone. Always check the weather before traveling. Temperature is not always the same everywhere.
Yes, and many countries have different seasons. Some countries are hot all year. Others have cold, long winters.
Which season has your favorite temperature?
I think spring. The temperature is warm but not too hot. There's fresh air, I can wear light clothes and feel comfortable all day.
Spring is lovely. I like autumn because the temperature is cool and the air feels crisp.
Crisp, what does crisp mean?
Crisp means cool, fresh, and clean, like autumn air. Not cold, just fresh. It's a nice feeling.
That sounds beautiful. I like that word.
So, Daniel, we've talked about warm days, cold days, rainy days, windy days, and even foggy mornings, but we haven't talked much about the weather in different countries. Weather's not the same everywhere.
Oh, yes, that's true. Some countries have very dramatic weather and others have very gentle weather. For example, countries near the equator are hot almost all year.
Yes, the weather is warm or hot and sometimes very humid. Humid means the air feels wet, your skin feels sticky.
Exactly. I remember visiting a tropical country once. I walked outside for 5 minutes and I was already sweating.
That's a humid day. The temperature might not be super high, but the humidity makes it feel hotter.
And then there are places like Canada or Russia where winters are very long and very cold.
Oh, yes, snow for months. Many places there have heavy snowstorms. People wear thick coats, boots, gloves, scarves, everything.
I think I would need 10 layers of clothes.
You probably would. And then there are countries where the weather changes all the time, like the UK.
Yes, I heard people there talk about the weather every day because it's always changing. Sunny in the morning, cloudy in the afternoon, rainy at night.
Exactly. Weather in some places is like a surprise. You never know what will happen next.
That's why the weather forecast is so important when you travel. Checking the forecast helps you know what clothes to pack.
You know, the weather also affects our mood. I think sunshine makes me happy.
Me too. When it's sunny, I feel more energetic. I want to go outside, go for a walk, do something fun.
And when it's rainy,
When it's rainy, I want to sleep or drink tea.
I understand that. Rain makes many people feel calm or sleepy, but some people love rain. They say it feels peaceful.
I guess every kind of weather has something nice about it, like snow looks beautiful.
Yes, snow looks magical. The world becomes white and quiet.
But also slippery and cold.
That's true. Not every beautiful thing is easy.
And wind can feel uncomfortable, but a cool breeze on a hot day feels amazing.
Yes, a gentle breeze can save your day.
I think learners need to know that weather vocabulary is useful for everyday conversations.
Absolutely. You can start almost any conversation with, "Beautiful day, isn't it?"
Or, it's so hot today.
Or, "Looks like it might rain."
Those simple sentences help you start talking with people. Very good for small talk.
And small talk is often the first step to comfortable conversation in English.
Let's talk about extreme weather for a moment. Some places have storms, hurricanes, or very strong winds.
Yes, a storm is when there is heavy rain and strong wind together. Sometimes you also hear thunder, that loud booming sound.
And lightning is the bright flash of light in the sky. It can be scary.
Very scary. When there's lightning, it's important to stay inside.
Yes, inside is safer.
And sometimes there are heat waves, days that are extremely, dangerously hot.
Or freezing nights that are extremely cold.
Weather can be powerful. That's why understanding weather vocabulary is useful, not only for small talk, but for safety.
Exactly. If someone says there's a storm coming, you know to be careful.
Or if the forecast says the roads may be icy, you drive slowly.
Yes, weather affects everything. Travel, clothing, plans, your mood, your day.
Daniel, do you remember a time when the weather surprised you?
Oh yes, once I traveled to a city expecting warm weather, but suddenly there was a big downpour, heavy rain. I didn't have my umbrella.
Oh no, you got soaked?
Completely. My hair, my clothes, my shoes, everything was wet.
That is not fun.
No, not fun. But after that, I always check the forecast.
Smart decision.
Daniel, what about you, Mia? Any weather surprises?
Once I woke up and everything was covered in snow. I didn't expect it. I opened the door and said, "Wow."
A snow surprise.
Yes, it was beautiful, but I had to walk very slowly.
Snow teaches us patience.
And rain teaches us to carry an umbrella.
And the sun reminds us to enjoy the warm days.
Every kind of weather has a lesson. You know, Daniel, we've talked about so many different kinds of weather today. Sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, chilly, humid. There's so much vocabulary, but it becomes clear when we use it in everyday examples.
Exactly. And the best way to remember weather vocabulary is to use it in real conversations. Even simple daily comments can help you learn.
Yes, like when you wake up and look outside, you can say to yourself, "Oh, it's a clear morning," or "It looks overcast today."
And when you leave your house, you might think, do I need a jacket? Is it chilly? It's real life English practice and it helps a lot.
Speaking of jackets, the weather today is warm enough that we don't need one. It's perfect for a walk.
Warm days like this always make me feel happy. Not too hot, not too cold, just right.
It's the kind of weather where everyone wants to be outside. People walking in the park, kids playing, dogs running around.
And a light breeze makes it even better. When I feel a gentle breeze on my face, I instantly feel relaxed.
Yes, a breeze is so pleasant, but a strong wind, not so pleasant.
True, strong wind makes it hard to hold an umbrella, and sometimes it feels like your hair is flying away.
Mine definitely does. But wind can be nice if it's warm and soft. A cool breeze on a hot day feels amazing.
That's the best. And weather can really change your mood.
Oh, yes. When it's sunny, people smile more. When it's rainy and gray, people feel sleepy or slow.
For me, rainy days make me want to stay home, drink tea, and listen to music.
I feel the same. Rainy days have their own charm. The sound of rain is calming.
And when there's a drizzle, you can walk outside without getting completely soaked.
But a downpour? No, thank you.
A downpour feels like someone is throwing buckets of water from the sky.
Yes, and your clothes get heavy and wet and everything smells like rain.
But thunderstorms, those are interesting. They are loud, but kind of exciting.
I agree, but I still feel a little scared when I hear thunder. That sudden boom always surprises me.
It surprises everyone. Lightning is beautiful but dangerous, so it's safer to stay indoors during a storm.
Exactly. Weather is not just vocabulary, it can also be safety advice.
That's true. And humidity also affects how we feel.
Oh yes, humid days are tough. The air feels heavy, my hair gets big.
Mine too, don't worry. And humid days make you sweat even when you're not doing anything.
But dry weather feels cleaner and lighter.
You're right. Every type of weather has something unique about it.
So Daniel, if you could choose one type of weather forever, what would you choose?
I think I would choose warm with a light breeze. Not too hot, not too chilly, just comfortable.
That sounds lovely. I would choose cool, sunny weather. The kind of day where you can wear a light sweater, see blue skies, and walk without sweating.
You really love autumn weather.
I do. Autumn feels peaceful.
And I love long summer evenings, when the sun sets late and the sky stays bright until almost 9 p.m.
Long days are great. You feel like you have more time to enjoy life.
Exactly. And weather can change your plans too.
Yes. For example, if the forecast says it will be rainy, you might plan indoor activities.
Or if the forecast says the weekend will be sunny, you might plan a picnic or go hiking.
The weather forecast is like a guide for the week.
It really is, and it's so easy to check. Just open an app on your phone.
Before smartphones, people had to watch TV for the forecast.
Yes, or listen to the radio. Things have changed so much.
Now we can see hourly updates and alerts for storms or extreme weather.
Speaking of alerts, last winter we had a cold warning. It was freezing outside.
I remember. The temperature was below zero. The ground was icy.
Yes, and the roads were slippery. I almost fell when I stepped outside.
Winter can be dangerous, but also beautiful when it snows.
That's true. Snow makes everything look clean and bright.
And children always love it. Snowballs, snowmen, everything.
Adults too, well, sometimes.
So after all this weather talk, I think we've given our viewers plenty of vocabulary and examples.
Yes, I hope they feel more confident describing the weather now.
And I hope they feel ready to answer our question of the day.
Yes, the big question. What is your favorite type of weather and why?
Please tell us in the comments. We love reading your answers.
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Podcast Talk for more fun lessons.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
We'll see you in the next conversation.
Have a wonderful day and wonderful weather.